here we are. Another Friday is upon us, and you know what that means? We have another video game to showcase, but it is a special episode, seeing that this is our 100th episode of F1 Friday on the channel. And today we do have a spectacular event from December of 2022 to modern day. This is the 100th episode of F1 Friday. And now, here is the host for F1 Friday, Slash Claw. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the episode, and I know what you're probably thinking. For a 100th episode, are we seriously playing this game? Well, here's the thing. I looked back at the playlist for F1 Friday and found out that I actually done the same game twice. So technically, this game right here that I'm going to show off is going to be technically 99, but there was a game with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game where I did like 3 Game Boy games in one. So technically, but anyways, besides the point, we're going to do a dual feature here today. So we're going to start off with a little bit of Miss Pac-Man. Not too long though, because I do want to showcase the 100th game that we're going to play for the channel. And let's keep things moving, shaking and banging. Beautiful. Miss Pac-Man, a modification of the original Pac-Man released in 1982 in arcades and ported to just about every fucking home and computer system out there, and quite different from the first one here. For instance, you have multiple mazes. You can go through 4 different sets of mazes here in regards to that, and instead of like the original Pac-Man where you have to continuously go through the same maze over and over and over. And the animation basically tells a story of how Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man meet, and of course they fall in love with each other, being chased over the ghosts, and they have their kids, their Pac babies, and stuff like that. And we're going to show that off in just a second here. We have fruit that actually bounces all over the place this time around. They don't stay in the center. We have exit portals as well. You see on the left and right sides, we got exit tunnels that Miss Pac-Man can use in order to evade the ghosts. Now, the ghosts do move a little bit more slowly from the exit panels there. And just want to keep it moving, shaking and baking with that, which is really nice. The pellets do slow you down when you do have to, when you have some free space, you do travel just a little bit faster. A little noticeable of a difference if you played the game for quite some time. But this was actually a modification of another game that was presented to Bandai Namco. In regards to, actually, that was presented to Bandai. This game was not created by Namco or anything like that. I think the modification kit called for General Auto. Hold on, I think we got an interlude here. Our second set of mazes that we must traverse through, and I'm just not trying to go for any high score or anything like that. I'm just trying to have fun with this real quick. But yeah, you can see the mazes differ, the fruits differ as well. Oh, we got the orange. Oh, I got distracted by that by eating a set number of pack dots. Okay, great. So we just keep it moving, shaking the bacon. General Auto, I believe, is the name of the game here in the modification kit, but basically they had to present it to Bandai or not, or Atari or somebody in North America because of a lawsuit with Atari and stuff like that, that the idea had to be presented to them. But I think Bandai or Namco bought out General Auto for the modification kit and included them on the team to help produce Mrs. Pac-Man of sorts. So we're just going to keep it moving, shaking and baking. Of course, you eat the ghost. 200 for each ghost that you eat, 200, 400, 800, and 1600 if you manage to get all 4. We got the pretzel here stage, and you just keep it moving, shaking and baking. I think we got to go through 3 mazes of this one, and then we get ourselves another cutscene with Pac and crew, Miss Pac and crew. And, of course, this game, very ahead of its time. Miss Pac-Man with a female protagonist as the player. Not really many games in the 80s did that. So, therefore, you had Miss Pac-Man, and I think Samus, I think, is the only other one that I can think of off the top of my head during this time frame. So, you know, female empowerment and stuff like that. So that's always a plus. Oh boy, that was nuts. Okay. As you can see, it does get faster and faster. Gotta go through one more, and then we'll probably do one more stage here, and then we'll call it for an episode. Or not for an episode, I mean for a segment. It's like I'm so used to saying it's for the episode. No, this is just segment. This is part 1 of 2 of FF Friday 100th episode. This won't be too much longer, I promise. There we go. They try to ambush. Oh no, why did I stop there? Oh! That was close. That was close. Okay. Come on. Not too much left to go. But yeah, basically you have to go through all the stages. In the home ports, you have 32 stages. Like this was released like on NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo, all the fucking systems. Yay! And you have your third set of stages that you have to go through, and there's one more course after this. However, it does repeat after a while, and the further you do get along, not only do you get fruits that are higher in point value, but the time that it takes for the ghosts to come back from their from their state of vulnerability, I should say. That's the word I was thinking of. From their vulnerable state, less time that takes for them to do that. So you just have to be careful with that. It gets to a point where even if you eat a power pellet, it really doesn't affect the ghost at all. But we're talking like level 10 and above and stuff like that. Watch out for the pink. And there you go. And we're okay. Don't know how I managed that, but you know what, though? Game over. That's fine. That's A-okay. I don't want to keep you guys much longer because we got another game we got to showcase, and I'm very excited to show this one. It may not be what you think, but I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it. So stay tuned momentarily. We're going to bring it up. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Oh, we're going big for our 100th episode for Epic Friday, and I figure to celebrate 100 episodes, we are going to take a look at probably the worst fucking video game of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Superman on the Nintendo 64. I'm going to push this.
There's no time to waste.
Yeah, whatever. No time to waste. I know. Let's go ahead, keep it moving, shaking and baking. And if you guys are familiar with this game, you know
In
about...
short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
Shut up, Luthor. You will never find your friends in this virtual world.
Then there's no time to waste.
If you want to solve my maze. All right, so now we have our controls. I think A is your attack, B is your flying, but my God, you got to fly through. Oh, and I already missed one here. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Whee! 360 by Superman. Okay, yeah, let's just get up there. Thank you. Just go through one of these and just call it a day. A to restart. Okay, let's do it again.
There's no time to waste.
Basically, you have to go through these rings, all of them, in the allotted time. You'd think that would be simple, but the problem is the control is so damn sensitive. You even slightly move the stick or hold it down for even 1 second, Superman goes fucking nuts in his controls and stuff like that. See, I'm just trying to slightly tilt and push down the B. Just keep pressing the B button like I was like mashing it, so that way, I don't pretty much go too fast. And no, I missed the ring. See, that's what happens when you're gaining speed and you have to do all that. You have to go back and get the ring. You have to do this again and again and again. And look, oh, look at that. Oh, nope, I missed one. Shut up, Luthor. Quit laughing. So I got 30 seconds left to get through the rest of the rings. And you can only miss a couple of rings too, like that. If you if you just happen to miss one and collect the other, or connect the next one ahead, you should be okay with collecting it. But as far as trying to go ahead, there we go. Get the car, get the car, get the car. And I failed the mission. Guess what happens when you fail the mission? You have to fly through the rings all over again. You have to do this every fucking time, and this is only the first stage. How many stages are in Superman? I don't know. How do you beat the game? I don't know. When do you know you've beaten the entire, anything of the sort with this game? I don't know. Basically, this game is a clusterfuck of rings and controls. Now, if you can manage to somehow be able to do as well as I am right now for some fucking reason, you can obviously get through these rings pretty damn quick, but of course, you can't miss too many on the block. I think you get a couple of chances unless you go really super far for the next ring or something like that, and then just automatically game overs you afterwards. So we got that. We got the fucking virtual, and this is all a virtual world, by the way. So it's not like it's an actual building. And of course, you got the fog, which back in these days with the fog, that is used to basically mask pretty much every single. There we go. There we go. Where's the other? Nope, 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 nope. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? All right, we made it. Okay, we beat it. We beat it. So you want to solve? You want to solve, your friends? Just fly, Superman. What the fuck? Okay, thank you. Z button. Z button. From the ground is the Z button, and you have to go through the rings again. Okay, come on, come on, Super. You're supposed to be Superman. Z button is to help ground you, to help get you off the ground, to start flying, or to put you back on the ground. We gotta go through more of these rings, Superman. You have to save your friends, Superman. Especially Lois Lane. I know how much you want to fuck her. If you want to make babies with Lois Lane, solve my maze. But yeah, you just gotta keep it moving, shaking and baking, and then let's see if we can get. How much farther can I get in this one? And you got underwater rings too, which is no bueno. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, I played some pretty shitty games in my lifetime, but this one is very famous for how shitty it is, and of course, at the same time, it is. Get down, thank you. You got the collision detection as well, really fucking blows. Because, like, you swear you didn't hit anything, and then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't do shit. Can't do anything. Even though I'm like 3 inches away from the concrete slab or something like that. 15 seconds to go through the rest of the rings. Put the police car at the end of the road. Come on, go, Super. Grab the fucking police car. God damn it. All right, let's do this one.
There's no time to waste.
All right, Super. Let's not waste any more time then. There's no time to waste. Well, this game is a waste of fucking time, so I don't know what to tell you. Ah, goodness gracious. Can I get past the second level at least? I swear, eventually down the line, you will reach a stage where you have to use your fisticuffs in order to beat enemies and stuff like that. It's not like rings or anything like that. You can just go ahead and mix it up a bit and All that fun jazz. Oh boy. All right. One more time with the rings. Let's go. Whoa, careful now. You can hold down the B button to gain some speed, but to that I say, why would you do that? Especially if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, never mind. Missed the ring. Missed the ring. No. Super, get back here. Come on. Whoa, okay. Quit juggling like that, please. Oh, that's two. If I miss one more, I think that's a game over. Come on. That was close. All right, let's get this police car over. Yeah, baby. End of the road, end of the line, baby. More rings. Stage 3, nothing but rings. Oh, and this is a little more trickier. We got less than a minute to have to go through all of them. You can touch the side and you'll be okay. But man, oh man, you got yourself some quirky ass rings that you have to go through. All right, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Missed one, but that's okay, we're there. Destroy the dark shadows. A button to fuck them up. Fuck you off the building. Fuck. And more rings. More rings, more rings. Okay. Stage 4 with rings. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. And this is what you're doing for the majority of the game. There we go. So far, so good. Yeah, you really have to be careful with how these sticks, with the control stick. You cannot. You just have to slightly tap it to get moving in a direction. And even then, not always it wants to work. But, you know, being as an old-ass gamer like myself, you know, I've had plenty of experiences with not just only good games, but also bad games. So, you know, trying to adjust to this, you know, at least in this case, doesn't seem terrible, but... Ooh, okay, there we go. Yeah, you got that camera work. Oh, shit. Got the camera that does not want to work with you sometimes. Use your super breath. Oh, no. Use your super breath ability. Get the super breath ability. There we go. All right. Now, how do you use said ability? Okay. Up on the C stick. No, get up. Get up. And you're on a time limit too, by the way.
Then there's no time to waste.
Shut up. You're on the time limit too for that portion of it, so let's see if we can... Oh, I fucked this up already. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Then there's no time to waste.
Beautiful. All right, let's do this again one more time. Missed one already. Great. It seems a little too easy. we go. Gotta take some toins. Should have taken that left turn in Albuquerque. Beautiful. Whatever. As long as I don't miss one more, I should be fine. Alright, so now we get the power up. Stop! Stop, Super! That's 2. Get up there. God damn it! Oh. What do you mean insert control? Are you fucking kidding me? Last game. Alright, let's see.
In short time, your fate
Yes,
will be
yes!
sealed,
Then there's
Superman.
no time to waste.
There's all... No. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Okay, you know what? Fuck that. I'm flying all over the place. Because I'm not dealing with this shit no more for F-It Friday. I think we got more than enough. I think you guys get the gist of all this here. I completed 3 tasks, almost 4 tasks with this shit. And all of a sudden it's like, you know, these fucking controls, man. But, you know, that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to pause and we're going to call it for 100th episode here. Like to thank you guys for joining me throughout F-It Friday, whether you've been there since the very beginning or a more recent viewer of this series. But rest assured, we got plenty of more games that we need to showcase. I will take a little bit of break from F-It Friday and probably fill it with something else in the meantime or some continuation, especially with that summer LP that I have going on right now. So it's going to take a little bit of a break, but I think for now, I think that should be, let me see, there we go, stop the music real quick. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, I do like to thank you guys for joining me on this 100 episode adventure, and pretty soon, I mean, we got how many games out there? Thousands upon thousands, and I plan to showcase, hopefully, another 100 for Season 2 of F-It Friday. Yeah, first season lasted 100 episodes, go fucking figure. But again, like to thank you for watching. Hope you have yourselves a fantabulous day. Love, peace, and chicken grease. And of course, Claw reminding you, help control the Pocket Monster population. Have your Pokemon spayed or neutered. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Claw video. Have yourselves a beautiful evening.